Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. As always, if you're new around here, please do click the subscribe button down below, click the like button, all that good stuff. We're nearly at 4K subs. The growth on the channel recently has been utterly mental. You guys have really liked the 0 to 1 million. This isn't necessarily the end of the 0 to 1 million. What I've decided to do is, you see me make 900k in less than a week, and that's all good. But what I'm seeing consistently at the moment is a lot of you guys are asking questions like, well, why do you do these methods? How do you do these methods? How did you learn these methods? Etc, etc, etc. So what I thought I'd do now is spend the next sort of week going over sort of the budget methods, the medium tier methods, some of the high budget methods for you guys, and again teaching you guys the why, so you guys can do it yourself, as opposed to just I'm doing this, watch me do it. That's not to say that's the end of the road to glories on the account. You guys seem to like them a lot, but I'm going to try and do trading to 100k in a day, trading to 250k in a day, trading to even more than 1 million in a week, things like that basically. So there's still going to be lots of that sort of content on the channel. But because there's a lot of new guys that have come onto the channel recently, a huge amount, we've gained nearly 1,000 subs in less, well under a month, and so I'm massively thankful for support. But the whole point of this channel is it's run by you guys. It's what you guys want to see, the things that you guys want to see, and so I really want to start to engage with you guys in the comments and take on board everything you're saying to me to produce the best content I can for you guys. So the first video, realistically, guys, I'm going to go over silvers. Now, those of you who know me know that I'm a big silver trader. It's where I make most of my coins. Most of the coins in this Road to Glory have been made with silvers. It is the best method, in my opinion, on FIFA to trade with. Now, the first thing we want to talk about is why do we trade with silvers? And the first reason I'm going to talk about is simplistically that people don't do it. Now, I've said this before on stream, and I think I've said it before in older videos, but silvers are unfashionable. When people trade, they look at trading and they go, oh, okay, let me look at icons, let me look at special cards, because that must mean that person's a good trader. No, it doesn't. I think control nearly fell. What it means is that they've learnt that market and they can trade with that. But my mentality with silvers compared to icons and special cards is, as an example, if I put, let's say 80k, like I put in 75k is what I put into that try away. If I put 75k into silvers, yes, it's going to take me longer, and yes, it's going to take me more time and more effort, but 75k usually gets me 40 to 50k back in profit, okay? If I put 75k into a special card, I usually get 5 to 10k back. That's why I prefer silvers. That's the first reason. They're underinvested. People don't invest in silvers. The main reason being, Footbin can't guide you on silvers. It does not update silver prices regularly. There is no silver index on Footbin. So there's no real way to tell, well, there is a silver index, they just don't use it. There's no real way to tell what the market does. So silvers are all about learning the market. Now in this video, I'm going to show you some of the filters you guys can be using, but I'm also going to teach you about the different ways you trade with silvers and the different days you trade with silvers. That's vitally important. First thing we're going to talk about, realistically, is the one I've shown you guys before, and that's mass bidding. Now mass bidding is super effective because, realistically, again, here comes more of the why and the how. People can't be bothered. That's the point about mass bidding. Now let me show you my transfer power right now. You've seen the Vieri on there from the other day. My coin total's just gone up by mass bidding. And almost all of these cards here that aren't the major leagues have been mass bid on, okay? Some you sell for more, some you sell for less, but they've all been mass bid on at some point. And to give you an example, this Zhao Ji, I think I paid 200 coins for him. I got 1,100 back for him. Obviously, you've got to take tax off that, so about 800 coins profit. This Oriel Busquets, you can't see it now, but you saw me getting in the last video. We picked up 200 coins, sold it for 1,500 coins. It isn't hard. Mass bidding is mad effective. The reason why I love mass bidding, and to be fair, it took someone like Nanny. I've been a big silver trader my whole sort of time on FIFA. It took Nanny to go, actually, try it out, see what you think about it. I don't consider mass bidding to be a method on silvers on this game that is the most sort of clued up trading method. You don't need market knowledge for it, and that's why it's great. But what you always want to do with silvers, and especially, is you want to look at League SBCs. So take yourself to the Players tab and look at League SBCs. And you want to be mass bidding on mainly on the leagues that aren't major leagues, right? So forget Ligue 1, Bundesliga, Serie A, Premier League, or La Liga, right? You want to be looking at the Chinese Super League. You want to be looking at Eredivisie, MBS Pro League, Liga NOS. What's the other one we got? We've got MLS. There's one more. I'm sure there's one more. But either way, you get the idea, right? What you want to do is you want to go across. So we're going to go CSL as an example. So go to CSL because it's the closest one. And you want to check what the minimum buy now is at the moment on the market. It's looking at about 300 coins, give or take. 350 is the minimum buy now. And there's one card on the market for that. So I go a little bit higher and see how many are at 400. You've got a fair amount there, but not too many. A lot of them are the same card as well in the same team. same position. So again, you could probably go a little bit higher and go to 450. Right, so here, even at 450, they like money. 500 is probably your play. But either way, so you know right now, there are none really selling for a minimum of like 400 to 500 coins. So what you then want to do is set your max price to 200 and you want to search. And what you want to do is, the moment the market's dead, it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, the market's quiet. Really effective to do this at 6 o'clock, late at night especially, once everyone's listed their cards, you get a constant like flow of them. But you want to go and put a bid on absolutely every card you see here, because you know no matter what happens, the minimum they're really selling for at the moment, most of these cards, is 300, 400, 500 coins. Right? Let's just go up a little bit more on this guy, because I know I can get more for him. So I put a bid on everything. Right now, so once you're going to put a bid on everything, what you then want to go and do is go down to your transfer targets. And then I'm going to look at these cards. I'm going to compare the price. I'm going to see what they're actually selling for. So this guy here is selling for 500 coins. I don't really want to spend more than 150, 200 coins on him. Like, doubling my coins is fine, but it ain't worth my while to do more than that. This guy here, I can see he's selling for 500. Someone should put up to 300 on him, so we'll move him, and I'm not going to bother with him at all. I've got no time for him. This Yang Zhu, right? Let's compare price on him. He's currently selling for 3,400, give or take. So I know I can go to about 1,000 on him and still make myself a couple of thousand profit easily, right? I've got one of my transfer market power right at the moment selling. This guy here, we compare price, and we see, okay, cool. He's in and around 1,000 coins. I can go up to sort of 300-400 coins on him. I'm happy to. So don't be that guy that misses out on good deals because you're scared to go above it. Just check what they're selling for, okay? The most important thing to know about mass bidding is once you've got a set of them that you've got 10 at a time, whatever, go and list them straight away because you bought them based upon the value they are at right now. Maybe go for a slight undercut on what they are on the market and just relist. Eventually they'll sell. The lower you bid for, the more profit and the more maneuver you have if people start to undercut you. So don't forget that. But then you just rinse and repeat with every single minor league. Now you can do these with the major leagues, but in my opinion, again, here comes some more why you wouldn't, and there's more why and how. Because I remember I see a lot of traders on YouTube just going, this is what I did and you can do it too, but they don't tell you why you're doing it and the things to look out for. And the why I don't really get involved with the major leagues is because people are doing those SPCs all the time to get packs for promotions. The people are relatively clued up on the value of those cards, but in the minor leagues, they're not. I see big content creators all the time discard cards that are 5,000 coin cards because they're like, oh, it's a Chinese Super League card, man. It's not that important. And that's part of the reason, right? So that's mass bidding. Mass bidding is relatively easy. Really, really easy, okay? The way that you make more coins, though, with silvers, in my opinion, the best way to make them, and again, with the least effort, is knowing your prices, okay? And the reason for that is silvers fluctuate throughout the day, throughout the week. So silvers are reliant on silver supply. That's what they're reliant on. People don't generally and periodically tend to open up silver packs. It's not something many people do. A few people do silver pack method. I don't think it's that effective. I know it's market better than most people. I don't like silver pack method. I never have done. But silvers rely on silver supply. And the most supply you get with silvers is in marquee matchups, okay? Marquee matchups here. This week was terrible for silver supply. It was the first week. We didn't get much. But we got a premium election pack and that was it. Normally we get 2 to 3, okay? 2 to 3 packs that contain silvers. EA this week didn't release packs with silvers in them because EA don't want people to be crafting packs for promos. They want you to spend your money on FIFA points. It's a scummy thing to do, but it's EA at the end of the day. But so what happens is, I'm going to show you some filters now that you guys can start using, right? For major leagues. With silvers, the major leagues are the best ones to go for. They relatively hold their price. The Premier League, you want to look at Aston Villa. And the positions you want to look at for them are left back and centre back. So you want to just go them up and start to learn the prices, okay? Now, I'm going to buy this Neil Taylor. The reason I'm buying this Neil Taylor is we're going to do a thing called flipping. I'm going to put him back. There's none on the market less than 1,700. I'm going to put him back on for 1,600 coins, okay? That's what I'm going to do. So this method's called flipping. And what you do is you go through these filters and just see if there's any cards you can get. So again, now I'm going to search the next filter for Aston Villa, which is centre-backs. Going to have a little look here. That's just probably quite high for what they are. So there's one for 1,300 and one for 1,000. I'm going to buy both of these cards. Because now the highest on the market is 2,000, which is about what they cost at the moment. I'm then going to relist these guys back up for sort of 1,900 coins and maybe 1,800 coins. And they'll sell, and again, it's profit. And that's flipping, right? So the filters I'm going to show you now, you can do that with. The other filters you need to look at to do a similar thing with. Norwich centre-backs. Again, they're extinct most of the time at the moment. They are extinct at the moment. Their CDMs are very expensive, usually about 4 to 5k. There you go. 5,200 right there. When they've been on for half an hour, don't try and flip them. There's no need to flip them at all, okay? Because realistically, yes, someone might pick that card up, but there's not that much between these guys here, and it's a 5,200. They're not the ones you want to be flipping. Centre mid. Tends to be cheaper than the CMs, but again, you look and just see if there's anything you can pick up. And that's pretty much Norwich, the best ones for Norwich in my opinion. Sheffield United, you want to look at centre mids. You want to look at cams. So there's that there. You want to look at cams, which is Luke Freeman, I think is the only one they've got now in silver. Again, nothing worth flipping there. And you want to look at strikers. So I know the market won't have to go up and down. This is what it's all about, learning the market. Again, nothing there worth flipping. But they're the filters there you want to look at for those 3 Premier League clubs, okay? You then want to go to... We won't do Liga for now because that's been a bit iffy recently. Again, I've shown you guys this before. Brescia, you want to go defender. Just see what they are. The right backs tend to be holding a lower value right now than the centre backs do. Left backs are the most expensive. But again, what I'll do is I'll just lower my filter down, see if there's any for 7k at the moment. There is one for 5.5, 4.4 right there, right? We're going to pick this guy up. There's none on the market cheaper than 5.5 right now. I can list him for 5.4. Someone will pick him up without a doubt. And we list him up, okay? Easy as that. So that's Brescia defenders. You want to look at their centre backs, left backs, right backs, but you can just do defender in terms of flipping for now. You then want to look at midfielders for them. They've got a guy called Zimrao who's a left mid. He pops up more often than anyone else. But these 2 guys here, 7.9 and 8,000 for their cams. They haven't really got any others on the market at the moment. So they've got like 8.5. There's not really a point in buying any of these guys here. You're not going to make a good amount on them. But again, if you see, for example, let's go back quickly actually. Let's say, for example, these guys here are all 8,000, 7.9, and one's just been listed for, I don't know, 6.5, 7,000. You can flip it back for 7.9 again. They will sell without a doubt. Next filter you want to look at is Hellas Verona. We've got rid of the right back because they've now changed their formation. And I'm going to just quickly check their centre backs selling for at the moment. They're still centre backs. 2000, 2005, nothing worth flipping there. And their goalkeepers. Now you can work out, just a sort of tip as to how I do it. You can work out what silver's going to be most expensive by looking at the league SBC, look at the team, look at the formation, and then go to Footbin and check out what players that team have in their formation. I am showing you the tip of the iceberg compared to what my Twitch subscribers get over on Twitch. Those who pay $4.99 a month get a spreadsheet with every single filter on it, updated every other day with prices, everything for them to make a lot of coins from it. That's what I put together for people. But you can do the same sort of thing. It takes a long time. So if you haven't got you can't afford it, it's completely fine. Come over to stream as well. Come over to Twitch. You can come and watch me do it live. You can ask questions there. But you can all you need to do, that's how you work out the prices of them. And then Parma is the next one. Centre backs. At the moment they're about 4k. Again, because there's 4 and 3.5, there's nothing worth flipping for me. Right backs. So what, 3,000, 2,724. Nothing there worth flipping at all. Like, I can tell you that's massively without a doubt. There's nothing worth doing there. And, yes, that's the Serie A. And then the Bundesliga right now is hot as anything because the market for Bundesliga is very, very high. Right backs of Dusseldorf. Left backs of Dusseldorf. They're quite high at the moment. Why they're nearly extinct again. Jesus. About 9,000. Again, these are the ones that are nice sometimes. You can see people put in the market for 5,000 coins. You make yourself a nice 3,000, 4,000 coin profit. CDMs aren't extinct at the moment. CMs aren't extinct, but they're on the market for 10k, 9k at the moment. So nothing there. But that's flipping, basically. They're the filters that I've given you guys for free. If you come into Twitch, type in !silver, there's a whole video on all the filters, right? Whole video on all the filters. But there's a more effective way to trade with silvers, and that is with the supply. So when Marquee Matchups comes out on a Thursday, or when you get a very good player SBC, when you get a daily SBC, and you see silver rewards, so silver players as part of the pack. So if you get a Prime Electrum pack, or as part of Marquee Matchups, you might get a Rare Electrum, a Prime Electrum, and a silver players pack. When you get heavy supply, the market on silvers crashes. So what you need to go and do right now is start to learn the prices of these cards. Learn them hard, learn them so you know full well what you're doing. And then when they crash down, you pick them up en masse. So let's say, for example, I've just shown you that right back to Dusseldorf are 10k right now, okay? They can get down as low as 6 or 7k with big silver supply. Next day, they bounce back to 8, 9. Maybe a day later, they're back at 10k again, okay? You want to pick them up en masse, and you want to pick loads of cards up at a time, and you then reflip them on a day later or 2 days later and make big profit from it because you've held the market. They come off the market, they climb again. It happens every single week without fail. It is easy. But using these methods, using what I'm telling you right now, without fail, you can make comfortably 100k an hour by actually using silvers and massing. So doing mass bidding to make yourself 30, 40, 50k. Then go through all the filters that you've learned, all the filters that you've got to make yourself even more coins. by literally just flipping cards on. As you've seen, I've put some onto market that I flipped right now. These guys in 15-20 minutes will all be sold. They'll make me bank. It is honestly not difficult at all. They will make you lots of coins. But you've just got to be mindful to learn the stuff. So if you don't want to learn it, come over to Twitch. It's $4.99 a month. In my opinion, it's good value. £4.99 a month. Or if you've got Amazon Prime, it's free. Completely free. You get free Twitch Prime sub. But for me, I do it all for you. For $4.99, I put together a spreadsheet for you. You get trading guides over there. You get you get access to Discord for free. Discord is free. I can't stress that enough. But there's access to subscriber-only areas in the Discord where I give you trading tips and I give you little bits and bobs of what's making coins at the moment. And there's guys in there making millions a week without fail. They're making a lot of coins because they're methods that aren't really overly sort of traded with, and people are starting to learn that now and realise that. So more filters for you, just so you've got even more of a stand-up. You want Panaborn CMs, which are going to be extinct, I know that. CDMs, which aren't extinct at the moment, but they'll be 10Ks, just come on the market. Centre-backs are really effective for them. They're pretty much extinct again. And strikers, which I'm almost certain are going to be extinct again, because they've been extinct constantly. So Panaborn, and that's why it's great. When you get silver supply, these will come onto the market en masse, and you will see undercuts on them. These were extinct the other day, actually, but I don't think they are anymore. 10,000 there. That one, I might have to transfer target and see if you get a bid on them, but I'm pretty sure someone will pick him up for 10k because there's only 2 on the market. The CMs for them, again, really high at the moment, extremely high at the moment. Their CDMs, this is the highest the market's been in a long while. People are doing packs, people are trying to get that laner card. Left back's extinct, right backs aren't extinct, but they'll probably be 10k, yep. And centre backs is the other one for them. And they're extinct, basically. So that's Bundesliga sorted for you. And then last one is the Liga Santander. And Granada, you want to look at their left backs, right backs, CDMs, and centre mids. CDMs usually always quite a good flip. You can usually flip these quite easily. People undercut quite bigly. What word is that? CMs, Herrera is his name. Nothing really there. You could probably flip those all back on the market though. Left backs, it's going to be Quinny and another guy. They're like about 2k at the moment. Let's have a little look if we can get done. Is there any point in buying any of these? Nah, not really. And then right backs is the last one for these guys. And what you should be doing right now is learning these prices so that when it comes to big supply, you've seen them drop down, you can invest and make big profit. But you can always flip as well. Like, you can always flip. Things to note with silvers is supply, obviously, like I say, affects their prices. It's all about patience. If you buy in as low as you can, wait for the deals to pop, wait for the deals to really come up. That's when you'll make most of your coins, but it is all about patience with silvers. You can't be like, I want my money back right now. It won't always happen. If you're flipping, you will. But if you're investing, you won't. It's the same with any trading method, realistically, on FIFA. That is what it is. But you also want to mix up between flipping, investing, mass bidding. There's 3 methods there in one card type that will make you bank, easily make you 100k an hour without fail. But I can't stress it enough. Get involved in silvers. It's the first of the methods I'm going to be teaching you. I'm going to be teaching you mass bidding on goals. I'm going to be teaching you like sniping up on golds. I'm going to be teaching you how to trade with chem styles and golds, stuff like that. Loads of different trading tips coming. So like I say, if you're new around here, subscribe down below and click the like button and come over to Twitch and watch me do this live. There's no harm in doing it. You'll make coins without fail. It isn't difficult. But for now, lads, that's going to be the end of the video. That is how you trade with silvers. But for now, lads, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.